Howdy, howdy. This is a new test of the audio. Well, I've got a deep noise remover and de-esser. I'm hearing myself, so that was really disorienting. Um, it has been a minute since I talked with everybody, at least on this channel. Um, we had the wedding weekend, and then we had the getting Linux set up. And I filmed a lot during the wedding weekend and getting Linux set up. But I haven't had the time to edit the videos to post them. I haven't done any spontaneous logs because I'm lazy. Not because I'm lazy, that's mean of me. Because I didn't have OBS installed, but now I have OBS on Linux figured out. And using the XSHM and V4L2 video capture and display capture. Um, my camera is looking crisp as hell. The display capture on Linux just hits different. And also the white balancing, I think it's because I'm wearing a white shirt and we got to scan the link. Scan the link. Um, it's got some white, so the actual white balancing, and also my skin, I guess. But yeah, no. So then I've got some audio effects because without the audio effects, my mic is mono for some reason now on Linux. Uh, if that's been the case the entire time, I apologize. I don't think so because I've watched the videos and they're fine. But I don't know. I don't even know if this is working. I think it's working. Um, I guess I'll check after this video and cry because I'm lazy and I don't want to check right now and I've already gone this far. It's meta, but whatever. Um, but yeah, so the only thing really on the to-do list today, other than some fun stuff, I did some fun stuff today, um, was to get the Linux fully set up. So I've been logging this on my personal. I'll probably end up making like a tutorial series on how to get started on Linux. Um, but it was a pain. I also have the recordings of me like getting set up. Um, like actual like recordings on my phone with like the DJI mount or whatever. And I'm just ranting about it because it was a scary process because I'm doing this on my main system and the backups I made were before I went and did all my device cleanup. So yeah, regardless, basic process of getting Linux set up on yesterday and then today getting all of the apps and stuff set up. And then I'm also going to be doing an initiative to get off Google entirely, um, except for YouTube, of course. But like, and getting things sandboxed. So I'll probably be making a series on that as well. My setup, I got the cat flip phone, the Samsung S10 smartphone. I'm probably gonna be switching that over to like Lineage OS. I'm having a tech bro nerd out, doing full initiation for all that kind of stuff. Pipewire. So yeah, got Slack and stuff installed. OBS, of course. GIMP. A lot of the alternatives to here. Hold up. Arena. I need to get like an Arena app up because I love this thing. But the what am I looking for? Oh yeah. Um, my little Arena board. Um, there's a lot of alternatives to Adobe over here on Linux and also on Windows too, that I just didn't know about. So like this is one that actually came up. I went to a conference today that was on creative LLM development, which was quite cool. And they brought up one of the participants brought up Darktable, which is like a Lightroom alternative that I just didn't know existed, and now y'all do as well. All these are free, by the way. So GIMP is the GNU image manipulation program, if I remember correctly. Reaper for audio editing, it's like basically a digital audio workstation, and then the DaVinci Resolve for video editing, um, and then also with the Photo GIMP. So yeah, so Photo GIMP, it looks all Photoshoppy. Um, yeah, no, it's kind of cool. And then also getting the graphics card drivers setup was a pain, but it was so worth it. It made the animations so smooth. I love it. I've missed this from working on my laptop, and now it's on my desktop too. Oh yeah. Um, but yeah. So developments on the ARCS Foundation side of things. Um, Over the past week, we did a little UX kind of deal. Honestly, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up real quick because I kind of want to flex it. Um, for the fast portal. Um, this is the basic UX, like a card swiper akin to that of like a dating app and a scroller. But like left is discard, right is like a note, swipe up to move on to the next piece of content. And then it's PKM, personal knowledge management centered. So when you swipe up, saves your whatever that content is, and the metrics of like how you engaged with the content, like how long you viewed it, how much you likely read, stuff like that. That can get into the semantics. Um, but like saving that to your personal knowledge management system as you go. And then, as a little bit earlier in the video, having a direct key, you swipe right to type some notes about it. Like, it's so simple to just actually think about what you're consuming with something like this. Um, Co-founder was like, it's like a dating app, and I'm just like, yeah, it is like a dating app. We're matching you with the content that you want to see, and then later on down the line, we're matching you with your future vocation, your future job, based on your aptitude for what you were exposed to, what skills you exemplified and proved that you could do, stuff like that, you know. So it's like, yeah, it's a matchmaking dating app, but it doesn't have to be just for dating apps. It's cool. Um, but yeah, I digress. So we got the Obsidian up, got Linux up, just showing like how I'm kind of installing my apps on Linux. It's awesome. You can just you've got the files and you delete them. I am also using Flatpak. I guess I'm no, I'm just lame. So Flatpak, but I don't know. We're getting stuff figured out. But then this is a little script that I wrote to automatically from a folder. If you have a folder that's got your app image icon, it'll make a start entry for it. So now I've got Obsidian with my custom icon up in here. Also, I forgot to say I'm running Debian Debian 12, so Bookworm, because that's just what I was most comfortable with installing, and that's what I had. I don't know where my flash drives are. My workstation is a mess. Um, oh yeah, I had the Gpart editor on one and then the Debian live boot on the other, and I could just easily install it. I will probably be doing an Arch Linux install on this thing sometime soon. It currently runs dual boot Windows and Linux. But yeah, okay, 8 minutes into the video. I just gotta also flex the background. Ah, it looks so cool. Um, I do want to race this thing out, like get some cool utilities and stuff. Like it's got some specs. I guess I can't control shift escape. Um, Next on the to-do list is getting also like a fancy like clipboard. So like the Windows key V or the power key V or power user key. I don't know. I didn't even process. So like it's not a bad rig. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Um, yeah. And then another fun thing I did today. Today's kind of a rambly day, but that of within the MetaGov Jungle Gym, the chore wheel. So, colleague of mine, goes Chrono, Daniel Kronovit, did a MetaGov seminar and introduced this to the community. It's like a chores app. So it's gamification of the chores essentially, but then you can have bonuses and it's like incentives and then potentially even consequences for not like following the game um, through what they call the chore wheel. So what's kind of cool is they've got like some basic like little chores. Each are worth a certain amount of points. You're trying to get up to 100 points per month. And then, as previously stated, um, you can claim those chores, and then within their like whatever respective channel, um, it makes it such that I went through and did a lot of adding chores to try and get things figured out. Okay, cool, that one made it. So to kind of help this go along, but I got the first chore and posted on my social media and got 87 points. So I'm almost done for the month, right, guys? But the way it works is I submitted proof that I did whatever thing it like was. So in this case, posted that I did the 3 pieces of content that I pushed, and then from there, you have external validation. Somebody will like be like, yeah, no, good job, you did that. I verified that you did that. Um, and it allows for basically a decentralized governance of chore distribution, and the psychology behind it, as me echoing Chrono, is kind of that it's like it becomes this like third party that you blame for having to do the chores rather than the individuals themselves, which is kind of cool. Um, Taking it one step further, this is already being utilized in co-living spaces. And I think later on down the line, if I were to have my own little village, I'd be rocking something like this. I think it'd be really cool. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I proposed a bunch of chores. The idea of like having each channel have specific chores, but all within like one centralized chore wheel. Um, Such that we can kind of, as previously stated, disincentivize lurking, and incentivize interaction within each channel. I reached out to Chrono and was asking how I can kind of get involved. I know this would distract me from the school stuff, but I'm just really curious because also even within my own organization, I would love to employ something like this for the more menial tasks. Um, just as a way to kind of get proof of what you're doing and get some validation. It's fun. The gamification's great. Yeah, this is the last talking point, and then y'all get to leave. I get to stay with this brain. He's exhausting. But yeah, no. Yeah, how I can kind of get involved. I had an idea to push it over to Discord because I am currently running the hopefully abysmal Discord. Um, and I would love to do something like this. I think it'd be kind of fun. Do some like gamified chores of like looking into a specific thing that I'm working on that I want critiques on, like stuff like that. And I don't know. And then I had the idea to potentially even integrate it into Notion. So for Notion workspaces, you can also gamify tasks within the actual task system with Notion, is my idea. They don't really have much of an idea for how it could get implemented, but I'm definitely going to look into it because I think that could be quite fun. Oh, this has been running for a bit, so now you can see the pretty rainbows. Um, it's not bad. But like how gamification can be productized workspace environment, like I don't know, just an idea. We're cooking. Um, In other news, I'm also likely going to be starting a new publication on Substack for my own personal artistic content, Ellery and the Explorer. So looking more into philosophical stuff, that kind of thing. So it's a little bit more palatable and potentially can get some more money coming in the door. And then Wifey's been practicing her drawing and it looks amazing, and we're getting ready to start putting stuff on some shirts. Um, so shirts will be up soon too. But yeah, apologies for the long video and the long time no see. I will be posting the wedding weekend recap potentially just on Patreon, um, just to get some incentives because nobody's subscribed to the Patreon. Um, but yeah, it was a really fun weekend, and my homie is really happy, and I am happy for him. So yeah, peace, y'all.